All right, welcome to Big Country Politics, and we have a special guest with us today, the Mayor of Abilene, Anthony Williams. Thank you very much for being here today.
Thanks for the invite.
Well, we're at ACU doing this interview, and we just wanted to talk to you about a couple of things. And I think the one of the most important things, one of the things that's at the forefront right now, really for the city of Abilene, and it's been a couple of weeks, it's been a few weeks, is the race issue, and it started, I guess, in council, with city council, I guess, with some comments that were made on social media. Kyle McAllister, we all know that. We've done that story. Where do we stand now? And a lot of people are asking, okay, where do we go from here? Because as a result of that, some people are running for city council that I don't think maybe would have run if this all hadn't happened.
Well, you know, I'm a native Abilenian. I love Abilene. Certainly, the council meeting we had a few weeks ago was not the proudest moment for Abilene. Having said that, I don't want to wallow in that. I do want to say Abilene is not a racist community. Are there race issues in Abilene like elsewhere? Well, of course there is. But I would argue that Abilene traditionally has handled these sort of opportunities better than most. I use the word opportunity very deliberately because I do think it's an opportunity. What is apparent is that we can do a better job of neighbor knowing neighbor. I think we've experienced some cultural ignorance. And so I don't want to run away from that. In fact, I want to embrace that because it is indeed an opportunity.
Well, and you used the word opportunity. This issue has kind of brought this up. Maybe it's been boiling down there at the bottom, and this kind of brought this issue up, I guess.
Well, I think look at our nation. Look at the rhetoric in our nation the last 2 or 3 years, and we're not insulated, from those issues. And so, but one thing we can do, we may not can influence behavior elsewhere, but we can influence behavior in Abilene, Texas. And so I've been in conversations with a number of different individuals that have agreed to have a longer conversation. And in the upcoming weeks, I'm going to be specific in regards to some things we're doing in our community to advance Abilene.
We, I believe, maybe have experienced some things through social media that maybe younger kids in school maybe have experienced already. People are going to say things on social media that they would not say in real person, face to face,
yes.
Right? And maybe it's come up our way now to the adults.
Behind a laptop, behind a smartphone, behind a tablet, people do say or communicate things they wouldn't otherwise communicate or say. I think this is a lesson for us all. And so I look forward to leaving the point that we find ourselves now and going forward and doing in a way that benefits our community.
A lot of people did jump in on this issue. Some people that we don't see at city council meetings usually. Some people who don't usually get involved in city issues. I mean, this really brought out the public. This is a good opportunity maybe to be involved in the city, and it all starts with, I think, maybe going to a city council meeting, huh?
I would love opportunities for more people to be involved in city government. I think if you look at the small percentage that vote, who are engaged, it doesn't produce the best product. And so I think it is important moving forward that we motivate others to engage themselves in city government.
This was kind of your platform, running for mayor. I mean, holding these city council meetings at night,
yeah.
So more people could go.
Yeah, I mean, one of the very first things that I did as mayor is we permanently put in place an evening city council meeting for that very reason. All council meetings are televised now. They're available on the website and stored. And so anybody that wants to know what's going on, it avails itself now.
Mayor, and I want to ask you about one other thing, and we've done a story on this on the news, but I want to address it with you here. There was recently, and this is before we go to commercial, there was recently a story about you doing business with the city of Abilene, and you getting a contract and making money with the city of Abilene. I want to give you a chance to kind of explain on this program what went on there.
And so 3 years ago, when I was a council member in my last term, I created a business. We started a business. 6 months in, the city solicited printers in Abilene to respond to the bid. When my GM did so, he communicated with me. I immediately engaged staff, and we moved forward. It was a blind, sealed bid. All information for previous bids were available to everybody, so we didn't have any more information than anybody else had. All 6 of the remaining council members voted for it. The city manager and the city attorney were involved, so there were no issues. Now, 3 years later, it's an issue, and I just wonder about the timing of that.
Well, I was going to ask, why 3 years later is this brought up?
Well, I don't believe. It's my understanding that it wasn't the former vendor that sought news attention. It were others, and so I would just leave that at that. And I'll end by saying this: nothing we did was illegal, unethical. It was above board. The charter and state statute allows someone in my position to participate in a blind, sealed bid if they followed the parameters. And I think that the city attorney would say is we went beyond the things we had to.
You recused yourself and got up and left the room.
I only, because I can't participate.
Yeah.
I wasn't even in the room, and they made that a regular agenda item instead of consent, so it was considered as a independent item.
I guess, yeah.
And it was televised.
Yeah.
And still available now.
And by the way, it's not unusual for city councilmen to be involved with the city in business.
Correct. So at the time, that current council had 2 other members that were doing business with the city, but I'm not seeing any kind of report in that regards.
Okay. Well, we did talk about some of this stuff, and I want to get down to city business when we come back on Big Country Politics. We'll be back.